Daniel, it looks like, I mean, you seem pretty comfortable for a guy who's maybe still learning this offense. What's enabled you to kind of be able to get the ball out and be decisive like
I think just, building up reps, the preparation we do in the meeting room, the installs, being detailed and specific about our reads, where we need to be looking and where the receivers are going to be, how we're seeing certain looks. So I really enjoyed that part of the learning process and feel like that's helped on the field. But I'll, continue to learn and grow in my understanding of this offense and then, how to execute it. But I think it's been a productive spring from that standpoint.
I think the growth has gone just getting chemistry with some of these receivers, getting to throw to them and be around them every day.
It's been good. I've enjoyed working with them. It's a strong group of receivers and guys who can do a lot of different things. So I really enjoyed it. I think, certainly a lot of work to do still, but a lot of talent in that receiver room.
How similar is this offense to what you had in New York?
I think there's pieces of it that you see that are, a lot of teams run similar plays throughout the league. I think, how we think about them, how they're, how they're executed, how they're coached, all that can vary, and certainly a lot of new concepts too. So, there's some crossover, but plenty of new ideas and different ways of thinking about things. So I've really enjoyed learning that part of it.
Daniel, obviously you came here for an opportunity to compete for the starting quarterback job, open competition. When Anthony goes down and you get more of the first team starting reps, how do you view that? Like, do you view it as like, okay, this is my chance to seize this job, or how do you go forward with that?
I think, just like you would in any situation. I think, just trying to prepare and grow with it every day. I've got, I've got a lot of work to do just learning this offense and getting used to it. So trying to focus as much on that and then playing good football when I'm on the field at practice.
Danny, how much of this offense for you or your approach is getting the ball to the playmakers and letting the playmakers do what they do, and how maybe beneficial is it to you to have that option?
I think that's always the job of a quarterback, is to try to get the ball to the playmakers and get the ball in their hands, let them make the plays. So obviously there's a timing, there's a read component to how how to get them the ball, but I think that's always the quarterback's job, and certainly trying to do that.
What are your early impressions of Tyler Warren since you've gotten to throw to him a little bit?
Yeah, I think he's had a great spring. He's made a lot of plays for us out here, and you can see his feel, his instincts, his strength, just ability to go up and catch the ball. And I've really enjoyed working with him. He's has a really mature approach to his work and preparation, and that's shown up on the field. So we all, the whole group's got a lot of work to do together to get where we want to go, but I think he's had a really good spring.
What do you do between now and the beginning of camp to kind of expedite that?
I know everyone will work a lot on their own, try to stay in communication throughout the summer, and when we can get together and work out and spend some time together. So build on what we've done here. But I think everyone has the right mindset breaking today, going into the summer and knowing that there's still a lot of work to do. We have an opportunity to work on our own and then, work together when we can this summer.
When you're the best quarterback on the team, Alex Pierce was telling us he's gotten to know you a little bit. He likes his game, but
Pierce is pretty good. I don't know if I can say I'm the best golfer on the team. Pierce is he's a pretty good golfer too.
When you in this quarterback situation, it's the open competition. But when AR goes down with the injury, does it just show you that you've got to be ready, and that's why you sort of tend to your business, because you never know what is going to happen elsewhere?
I think that's always got to be your approach, and really at any position in the NFL is preparing to play and be ready to go. So, like I said, that's there's been plenty to work on and stay busy with from my standpoint, and just learning the offense and getting here, learning the guys, building relationships with everyone. There's been plenty to do, so I'm just been trying to focus on that.
Daniel, do you plan to get together with the White House this offseason?
I think we're working through, how and when that's going to happen, but certainly, hope to get together and work.
How valuable is that when you can have those sessions? Like, what do you feel like it builds?
Obviously the work on the field is valuable and chemistry, but I think, just spending time off the field and hanging out and getting to know guys, building relationships, I think that's a big component of it.
I saw y'all work through some 2-minute drill stuff yesterday. What it's like to, I guess, have that success and kind of see like the ball not touch the ground, and you are able to have some of those game-like scenarios and have success there.
Yeah, I think working 2-minute drill in practice is great, and being able to get those reps. You know, you learn the system, your first and second down, your third down, and all those change, and then 2 minutes, kind of a different mindset, a different system a lot of times offensively. So learning that and how to execute that on the ball, up tempo, certain situations with the clock, and so managing all that I think is great practice, and yeah, good to have some success with it.
Good to remember like where Pitt is. He seemed excited to catch that one yesterday.
Pitt's going to remind you where he is if yeah, if you don't see him. But no, he's had a great spring too. He's been really good.
Daniel, with Alex Tanny being here, you had a relationship with him in New York. How much of a resource has he been for you, kind of disseminating the offense here and helping you out?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun working with Tanny and having that relationship, and you know, really enjoyed working with all these coaches, with Coach Steichen, with Jim Bob, with Cam, Tanny. You know, I think it's a strong group, and I've learned a ton just being here with all those guys. So I've really enjoyed working with them.